This is the bigger of the two babies' enclosures. There are only 4 left on the bottom, still eating. The other 10 from this enclosure are at the top. We have one on this leaf that I had to pin to the top of the enclosure because it apparently didn't get the memo about how he's supposed to make his silk button on the top of the enclosure. So he made it on the underside of a leaf, which, I mean, in the wild, that's what they do. So I pinned the leaf to the top of the enclosure so he can pupate correctly. We do have some chrysalises in here. We have some other jays. There's a jay back there in the corner. Let's see. Look in this corner. So there's a caterpillar that's waiting to drop down into jay. It looks like he's made his silk button and is maybe holding on to it with his hind feet already. I mean, I could be wrong because I can't really see well from that angle, but and then there's a chrysalis there, a couple more caterpillars there. And then there's a chrysalis in this corner as well. So I was actually surprised to see any caterpillars still eating at the bottom of the enclosure tonight. I guess these guys want to get really big and chunky before they are ready to pupate. So I'm gonna give them some fresh milkweed, fresh-ish milkweed. It's milkweed from my bag that's in the refrigerator. See if I can get this in here without knocking anybody down. There we go. Alright, so that is more than enough milkweed for 4 5th instar caterpillars to eat in the next 24 hours. And I would think that by tomorrow night these guys will be done eating, because I'm even surprised that they are still eating tonight. This guy moved on to some fresh milkweed, and he's already starting to eat it. He's a nice dark one, has pretty thin white stripes and pretty thick black stripes on him. I don't know why I tend to label all my caterpillars as boys. I always call them a him or he. You can't actually tell the gender of a caterpillar. You can tell the gender of a chrysalis, and you can tell the gender of a monarch butterfly, but you cannot tell the gender of a monarch caterpillar. Well, that's the update on this enclosure for tonight.